lives are very important to us. Please hold on, and our program will begin shortly. The Soundcheck podcast is coming up. Please continue to hold. Keep up with the Soundcheck podcast and everything that's happening in the New Sounds empire. Just go to newsounds.org and follow us on social media. All of the icons are in the top right corner of the page. All of our other musicians are currently playing for other customers. Please stay with us, and someone will play for you in just a moment. From newsounds.org and the studios of WNYC here in New York, it's time for another live performance in our Soundcheck podcast series, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm John Schaefer. The Dominican guitarist Yasser Tejada, plays lots of different types of music. He plays jazz and rock, Latin pop. He's all over Vicente Garcia's new Grammy-nominated album. But he's also interested in the roots music of the Dominican Republic, and especially in the Afro-Dominican gatherings that are known as Kijombo. In fact, Yasser's new album is called Kijombo, and he's here with his band to play some of it for us live. This first song is called, in English, The Snake, in Spanish, La Culebra.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's called La Culebra, the Snake, live performance from Yasser Tejada and his band Palotre, who are here with us in the studio. Yasser, you've been here before with Vicente Garcia.
Yeah.
Good to have you back. With
Thank
your
you.
own band, Kyle Miles on bass, Jonathan Troncoso on percussion, Alexander Callender also playing lots of different little bits of percussion,
Yes.
and you've got the guitar in hand as usual. But this is not, this album, Kijombo, it's not merengue or bachata or any of the music that we've become familiar with from the Dominican Republic. Tell us where this music comes from.
Well, in the whole album is it's basically a fusion of the merengue and the Dominican roots rhythm that come from the countryside of Dominican Republic, like palos, congos de Villamella. So in every region of Dominican Republic, you have different rhythms and different styles and celebrations. So we did a bit of research when we used to live in the art on when we go back to Dominican Republic and grab a little bit of that and put it together with our influences.
Well, now, how widely known is this music in the DR? Do people in Santo Domingo know this music?
Some of
You
them
can
do. In the capital, like for example, Alexander's been playing this since he was a teenager, and
Yeah.
he used to play with a lot of folkloric groups, which they would represent the country, like outside and all over Europe, all over like Mexico. They travel with the ballet folklorico with people such as Efradi Elizaldo.
Oh, so it's dancing and music together. Yeah.
because it's all traditional. Like,
Right.
Just like I would compare it to just like they do in Cuba,
Right.
but we have like Giselle said, every region has an aspect or a different rhythm with a different dance and different singing and the singing styles, and that's how this music came about from us doing the research,
Yeah.
linking it together with.
So, Yasser, what is a Kijombo?
Kijombo is a gathering in the countryside of Dominican Republic. They call Kijombo a gathering where people get together and celebrate. They play percussion, drink, have food. It can be for different reasons, but for us, we use Kijombo on this album to say it's a celebration and celebration our cultural heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so, have you had a chance to bring this music back to the Dominican Republic yet?
The group actually started like 10, 12 years ago in Dominican Republic, but the
But it was
new album,
it was a different group,
yeah,
wasn't it?
exactly.
Yeah,
But the new album, I haven't been able to
Yeah.
bring it there, and we actually go in November. By the end of November, we're doing our release there, so there's a lot
Yeah.
of people waiting for us.
I'm just curious what people, out in the countryside might think when they hear their rhythms coming back at them in
Yeah,
this
it's
unusual...
really cool because the last song we're gonna play today that is called Nuestras Raíces, we did a video in the countryside in Villamella, and it was really cool because they felt the connection. They were like, this is amazing and different, like okay, and then they were like rocking with it, and the kids too, they were like, oh my god, with the guitar, and then we can put this, so it's cool. It's we feed from each other,
Yeah. So the album's called Kijombo, and you'll be playing here in New York, Bar Lunatico,
Yes.
on December 12th. But today here in our studio. Now, this next song, you mentioned the different regions. The further west you get in the Dominican Republic, the closer you get to the Haitian border. So this song is kind of about people who are, first of all, is that border a closed, is it hard to get from Haiti into the DR?
Well, it's not that hard, but like sometimes, yeah, it depends. Like we need visa to go to Haiti.
You need a visa.
Yeah,
Wow.
even we need visa to go to him, and if Haitians want to come to Dominican Republic,
Same thing for them.
same thing.
Ah.
But they have a market too in the border, and there's some days they can go, but they have to go back.
Right.
They have to cross the river, el río Masacre, no que sé. And Arayanos refer to the people that are from parents that are both Haitians and Dominican, and Arayano is from people that live close to the border too.
So this song Amor Arellano is about some of these people.
Exactly, and it's like a impossible love, because the man is in Haiti and he can come to see his lady that they were together in Haiti, and then she had to go to Dominican Republic, and now he can see her because he can cross the border. He doesn't have the right papers, so he's asking to Papa Leva to open the path so he can cross the border and see this lady and like be with the love of his life.
Right, and the person he's sort of praying to, this Papa, like, I mean, he's a figure on both sides of the border.
On both sides, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so again, a story with deep African roots, even though the people are on two sides of this border in the middle of the island. You want to play it for us?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Amor Arellano is the name of the song. You'll find it on this new record by Yasser Tejada called Kijombo, but let's hear a live performance by Yasser and the band called Palotre.
Tengo un callo en el dedo de trabajar para cruzar, para dormir en su pecho y soñar en su cama. Ábreme los caminos, que el cariño me llama. Papá leva, papá leva, papá leva. Amor que mi pecho no tiene bandera. Papá leva, papá leva. Papá leva. No tiene color, religión ni frontera. Papá leva, papá leva, papá leva. Amor que si vuelve le prendo una vela. Papá leva, papá leva, papá leva. Esto es amor arellano. Esto es amor. Amor arellano. Hace un tiempo fue el deseo y hoy es la necesidad. Tengo un callo aquí en mi pecho desde que ella ya no está. Cruzaré por el río, llegaré a la capital, abriré los caminos para curar este mal. Papá leva, papá leva, papá leva. Amor que mi pecho no tiene bandera. Papá leva, papá leva, papá leva. No tiene color, religión ni frontera. Papá leva, papá leva, papá leva. Amor que si vuelve le prendo una vela. Papá leva, papá leva, papá leva. Mira te amaré por oro. Oh, mira te amaré por oro. Oh, mira te hablaré por oro. Te hablaré por oro. Oh, negra, te amaré 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 por oro. Negra, te amaré.
Amor Arellano is the name of the song from Yasser Tejada and the band Palotre playing live for us here in the studio. And once again, that word Arellano, those are people who are of mixed Haitian and Dominican ancestry families.
Exactly.
And also the people who live in that area along
in the
border.
too.
So it's a lovely song. And now, did you grow up in Santo Domingo, in the capital, or are you from one of the areas where this music is, where all these rhythms are found?
I grew up in the capital, and my family is from the south, from San Juan de la Maguana and San Jose de Ocoa. That's San Juan is in the south, closer to Haiti, to the border too. And actually, I was in the capital, and because I was interested in music.
Mm-hmm.
I basically used to play rock, funk, and a lot of type of music, but I wasn't exposed to Dominican roots music at all. And when I started playing with Xiomara Fortuna around 2005, is when I started like listening these rhythms and listening this percussion. I felt a connection with the drums. And on 2006, I went to a festival that is, for me, it's like the Woodstock of Palo music that is in San Cristobal, that is called Sainagua. And when I went there, I went to perform with a friend of ours, Magic Mejia from Marasa. And when I saw the festival with all the drums, this festival is 3 days, and Palo music is the music that is in all the regions of Dominican Republic, north, east, south, with different accents, different way of playing it, a different way of dancing it too. So people from every region come to this festival to perform and play the palo. And when I saw all the connection with the percussion and like the singing and how people react, I was immediately like connected with the drum, and I was like, what is this? Why I haven't seen this before, and why people haven't even tell me about this? And it's because like in Dominican Republic, in the elite or even in the capital, they kind of denied the African, heritage that we have, and they deny the roots that these rhythms come from there, So in the elite, they try to deny it, so you don't see it like in schools. They don't explain you about this. I was even in the National Conservatory in Santo Domingo, and if you're studying popular music, the most they will talk is merengue, but they focus more on jazz and like classical music as well. There's one teacher called Eddie Sanchez that he has a class of folklore, but you have to be a percussion player to take that class. So if me as a guitar player, then after I knew, I was like, oh, okay, but he's him. But if I didn't know about that, I didn't even knew that those rhythms were from Dominican Republic, and there are different celebrations and stuff like that. So I started going to the countryside, especially to Villamella, that is
which is referenced in the title of the song that we heard a little bit of as I was
exactly.
introducing
And
you.
basically the rhythm, the percussion is playing on this song Amor Arellano is Congo de Villamella, and it comes from Villamella, and it's only playing Villamella.
So that name for that rhythm is specific to that town, to that area.
Exactly, and it's only played there.
Yeah.
So I used to go a lot there. Oh, I've been going there now. It's been like 12 years. Jonathan used to live there too. He stayed for...
I went, and since I grew up here, it's funny because I got here when I was 10 years old. And then by the time I turned 20, that I got into the drumming because everybody in my family is a percussionist. So eventually I picked it up late, but I got the same urge that Yasser had with hearing the drums. There was this one track from Enero Lisa Nunez called Ogun Balenyo, which every Dominican knows this song, even like because they play it in parties and everywhere. So around that time that I was just finishing high school, this song was playing everywhere, and I was like, this drum sound like I heard it before. And it was funny because when I went back, I got connected to Magic Mejia, which is Marasa. They call him Marasa in the Dominican Republic. And he connected pretty much all of us one way or another, because he always played with Alexander since they were younger, and then I met Yasser because of him. So then he connected me to Villamella, and from there he told me, here, if you want to learn it, you're gonna have to go stay there. So I stood there for about a month, and people were like, are you crazy just staying in this town? And I was like, yeah, you gotta become one of them. You have to become that person to stay there and get connected, see what, like, everything. So I was eating with them, I was hanging out with them, cutting grass, doing all this stuff.
It's amazing that, even without being taught this stuff in school or exposed to it, that when you hear it, it stirs something,
Exactly.
So now, so that kind of gets us to this next song, which is literally about our roots.
Exactly.
And you mentioned before, Yasser, that the video for this, was that an actual Kijombo that we see in the video with everybody kind of?
It pretty much it started as a music video.
It turned out like
it started as a music video, but eventually people started calling each other. And it was funny because I used to stay in the house because that guy
the house where the video was shot.
Yeah. Jesus Miniel, when he saw me, he went crazy because he made a lot of my drums that I have from Villamella. Was all the brothers and the president of the Congo was Sisto Miniel, and then all his brothers. They all were responsible for keeping all the traditions alive by building the instruments and teaching it to other grandkids and nephews.
Wait a minute, the president of Congo?
Yeah, they named him. He got named after that, like as the president of the Congo community in the Dominican Republic, because he was responsible for maintaining the tradition.
But not the president of Congo, Africa.
No, not Congo in like Africa.
Okay, from Congo the
in Villamella. Yeah,
okay.
Villamella in the community.
Right. Okay. That's for a minute. I was like, what? Doesn't he have a country to run?
But there's a lot of relation too.
Yeah.
Not with the president, with the country.
Yeah. Well, yes, a lot of these rhythms would have come from places like Congo and Angola. Yeah. All right. So Nuestras Raíces, Our Roots, is the name of the song, and really what we're talking about here with Yasser Tejada and the band called Palotre. Shall we hear it?
Yes.
The album is called Kijombo. It's the latest from Yasser Tejada. And once again, the band playing a lot of this music live at Bar Lunatico here in New York on December 12th. Today, playing for us live here in our new sound studio.
nuestra isla, pa' los caribeños, fuente infinita. Busca tus raíces, que esa es la verdad. Ve en nuestra mezcla, la unión ancestral. Piensa en el mensaje, siente mi latir, que la tierra grita, aprendamos a vivir. Siembra tus ideas, no dejes de soñar, sigue tus instintos, bendice a los demás. Oh, oh, oh.
Once again, Yasser Tejada and the band Palotre with a live performance. Nuestras Raíces, Our Roots, is the name of the song. And Yasser, while it is a celebration of these Afro-Dominican rhythms that lie at the heart of this music, you also have roots in rock and jazz, and it seems to be a celebration of that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You studied here, right, at Berkeley, up in
Yeah, in
the Boston
Boston,
area?
Berkeley College of Music.
Yeah.
Had the privilege to go there. That's where I met Kyle Mas. The first year that I moved there, we did like a jam session in the summer. I was like, okay, this bass player, Kyle Mas, my favorite bass player in the universe. I'm gonna call Kyle for all my projects.
And here he is,
Yeah.
part of Palotre, and with Jonathan Troncoso and Alexander Callender on percussion, and of course Yasser himself singing and playing the guitar. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming in and playing
Thank
for
you
us
for
today.
having us. Yeah.
Check them out at Bar Lunatico on December 12th. The new album's called Kijombo. This is Soundcheck.